Daredevil Born Again showrunner teases that the MCU show is even more grounded than DC spinoff The Penguin, going as far as a Disney Plus show has ever gone. Exclusive showrunner Dario Scarpine teases the gritty nature of the new Marvel show. We love some gritty nature in terms of Daredevil. We kind of, there was that, before we even start the article, there was the whole thing, will Daredevil live up to the Netflix thing? Will it be a PG show? They seem to have listened to what we said. They went back and kind of refined things. And, there's another thing I want to talk about that Charlie Cox said that I'll get into. But if you thought the Batman spinoff show, The Penguin, was gritty, it looks like a superhero fans ain't seen nothing yet. That's according to Daredevil Born Again showrunner Dario, who teases that the upcoming Marvel show is even more grounded than last year's hit DC series. And I was a huge fan of The Penguin. I absolutely loved it, so this could be good. Naturally, comparisons are already being drawn between the two shows, given that they're both darker takes on the superhero genre. However, speaking to SFX magazine, which features Daredevil Born Again on the cover and hits newsstands on January 29th, he emphasizes that whilst the two do share similar DNA, the new MCU series takes things further. As he explains, it's really strange. You work in vacuum and then something else comes out and you go, oh wow. I would say in many ways the Penguin is our direct competition. However, we're even more grounded, even less stylized, even more rooted in the here and now. I loved Penguin. We're a little faster, meaner, cleaner in our storytelling. Picking up 5 years after the Netflix show Daredevil Born Again sees a retired Matt Murdock, Charlie Cox, forced to return to his vigilante life when his old enemy Wilson Fisk, Vincent D'Onofrio, pursues new endeavors in New York, setting the pair on a collision course. If you were worried that the new show would be Disney-fied, he also has promising news, as not only does it ratchet things up when compared to The Penguin, but it goes as far as a Disney Plus show has ever gone. We love to hear that. In fact, the writer even states that it's darker than the original Netflix series, which certainly has us intrigued. He continues, it has a pace and a scope that for a lot of reasons Netflix wasn't able to do. They were very dark cinematically, not necessarily story-wise, although there were some dark elements, were much darker. This is as far as a Disney Plus show has ever gone. Now, this is huge news, man. This is really great news. Even more grounded, even less stylized, even more rooted, something that is different like that compared to The Penguin. Penguin was dark, man, and, spoiler warning for The Penguin, there was a lot of murder. There was a lot of, there was prostitutes, there was freaking everything in this show, smoking, killing, blood. I mean, you name it, the show was gritty. The fact that you could say that this is a little bit different, but more rooted and grounded is interesting. Grounded doesn't mean it's a bad thing or a good thing, but more rooted in here now. And he said it's darker than the Penguin show, which is interesting. The Penguin show, we saw it from the viewpoint of the villain, of the bad guy, but in Daredevil, we will obviously see it from the good guy. So, I mean, maybe we'll see certain things from Kingpin, maybe we'll see certain things from Bullseye and Muse, but we're obviously getting the whole show in terms of Daredevil in his perspective. So this could be interesting. I really like him saying these things. And there was another thing I saw. I don't know where it is, man. I can't find it. He said something like him about how they scrapped the show in some ways and they took elements from it because they listened to the fans. They knew it was not releasable. This is good news to me. Hearing this, I think it's good. The fact that, we want to see Daredevil in a gritty nature way. And, again, we were nervous about how they wouldn't follow the Netflix way. And it even says in this article, if you were worried about it being Disney-fied, do not worry, because it is not. And I believe he says it. I don't think the publisher says it. I believe he says that. This is good news from showrunner. The fact that from the showrunner, I mean, I don't know how many people watch Penguin. Like I said, loved the Penguin show. So this is good news for me, And it's interesting that he comments at a certain point. I don't know where it is. It goes, as far as the Disney Plus show has ever gone, it's darker than the original Netflix series. This could be a good thing. This doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing, though. It could be. Doesn't mean 100%. Let me know what you think of this. Are you excited for Daredevil Born Again? I sure as hell am. I'll see you all in the next one.